NASA is about to choose who will build the vehicle that defines the next era of moon exploration. Imagine a vehicle that must survive extreme cold, deadly radiation, and total isolation. A vehicle that will drive where no road exists on the surface of the moon. Now imagine this. NASA is not building it alone. Instead, multiple private companies are competing in a high-stakes race to design the next-generation lunar rover, a machine that could define humanity's future on the moon. This is not just engineering. This is power, technology, and the future of space exploration. Today, on ADID, we uncover the story behind NASA's new lunar rover competition and why the moon has once again become the center of a global space race. WHY. NASA needs a new lunar rover. The last time humans drove on the moon was during the Apollo missions, more than 50 years ago. Back then, astronauts stayed for hours, missions were short, technology was limited, but today, NASA's goals are very different. NASA's new vision: long-term moon missions, permanent lunar presence, astronauts staying for weeks or months, preparing for Mars to do that. NASA needs a rover that can travel long distances, carry astronauts and equipment, operate autonomously, survive the harsh lunar environment. The old Apollo rover simply isn't enough anymore. The Artemis program, return to the moon. NASA's new lunar rover is part of the Artemis program. Artemis goals: return humans to the moon land. The first woman and first person of color, build a sustainable lunar ecosystem. Use the moon as a testbed for Mars. Unlike Apollo, Artemis is not about short visits. It's about staying, and staying requires mobility. A rover is no longer optional. It is essential. The competition. Private companies enter the race. According to CBS News, NASA has invited multiple private companies to compete in developing this next-generation lunar rover. This marks a major shift. Old model. NASA designs and builds everything. New model. NASA sets requirements. Private companies innovate. This approach reduces costs, speeds up development, encourages innovation. Companies are competing to prove that their rover design is the best solution for NASA's future moon missions. What makes this rover different? This is not just a vehicle, it's a mobile moon base. Key features NASA wants. 1. Crew plus autonomous operation. Can be driven by astronauts, can also operate remotely or autonomously. Works even when astronauts are not present. 2. Extreme survival. Lunar temperatures range from -173 degrees Celsius to +127 degrees Celsius. Must survive long lunar nights. Radiation exposure far worse than Earth. 3. Advanced science systems, geological sampling, mapping lunar terrain, searching for water ice. 4. Power efficiency. Long-lasting energy systems, possibly nuclear or advanced solar power. This rover is not just transportation, it is a science lab on wheels. Why the moon's south pole matters. NASA plans to send this rover near the moon's south pole. Why? Because scientists believe water ice exists in permanently shadowed craters. Water can be converted into drinking water, oxygen, rocket fuel. This could turn the moon into a refueling station for deep space missions. Whoever controls lunar mobility controls lunar resources. Private companies versus government control. This competition raises important questions. Should private companies control lunar infrastructure? Who owns the technology developed for the moon? Will space become commercialized like Earth? NASA believes partnership is the future. Private companies bring speed, innovation, cost efficiency. NASA brings vision, oversight, scientific purpose. Together, they may redefine space exploration. Lessons from past rovers. We've seen what rovers can do. Mars. Rovers discovered ancient water signs. Lunar rovers extended astronaut range. Autonomous vehicles revolutionized exploration. This new rover builds on decades of experience, but with modern AI, robotics, and materials. The difference now is scale and permanence. Why this matters to you, you might wonder. Why should I care about a rover on the moon? Because space technology leads to Earth innovations, materials, AI, and energy tech. Trickle-down space exploration inspires future generations. Every GPS, satellite, and smartphone owes its existence to space programs. The moon is not just far away, it shapes life here on Earth. On the silent surface of the moon, a new race is beginning. Not between nations, but between ideas. The next lunar rover will not just drive across dust and rock, it will carry humanity's ambition to stay, to explore, and to reach beyond. This is not just NASA's mission. It is a chapter in the future of human civilization. If you want more stories where space, technology, and power collide, subscribe to ADID, because the next giant leap is already in motion.